Welcome to NewtoPrepping with the Frontier Preppers. Today is our first episode, and today is a crucial episode because I want you to decide what type of prepper you're fixing to be. In the next episodes, we're going to be talking about water, and from then on, we're going to be diving more into what is required for you to be prepared. But in this episode, I want you to focus on what type of prepper you want to be. I'm saying this because in the prepper community, there is a lot of argument all the time. A lot of argument is in regard of this prepper is not doing it the right way. This other prepper should do it this way. Well, there is a lot of ways to do things, and you need to understand that as a new prepper, you may have your perspective, but you knew. Essentially, my best advice is don't criticize. And older preppers do this more than anybody else. So you don't need to pick up the bad habits. Older preppers used to or do all the time, and I'm saying do because I catch myself doing it sometimes. It's like, man, why this guy did it this way? They should have done it this way. Well, that worked for me, but it might not work for them. And their way may actually work for that other person. So you cannot put visors on, meaning that a horse with visors on only goes one way. You need to remove those constraints. And you need to be able to look at everything. You are new. You are a raw diamond. You can acquire everything and leave behind all of those bad habits that we preppers, older preppers that is, have acquired over the years. So, you need to make a decision today. What are you going to do? Are you going to be a critic of every single prepper channel that you come across? Or are you going to be a recipient of all the information that you receive? Would you look at the information that you receive with a critical mind and be constructed about it? Or would you be like most people are, and I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of people are this way, be critical and just don't understand that everybody's different. You need to make that decision because that's going to shape you for the rest of your life, or the rest of your prepper life. If you are here to just criticize, this is not the right place for you to be, because prepping is so diverse and everybody is so different and their circumstances is so different that there really is no room for criticism. There is room for improvement, but not for criticism, especially if that criticism is not constructed. Now, that being said, I want you to think back of the 3 previous episodes that we have done. Think what we have discussed. Think whether or not your location is okay. Think whether or not your circumstances are okay. Your limitations, all of those things that we have discussed. Sit down and really, really chew on those things that we have discussed. In the next episode, we're going to dive into more of how to get prepared. These 4 episodes have been catered to prepare you for the journey that lies ahead. Understand that everybody's different and you have to have an open mind. If you're coming into the preparedness with a closed mind, or you are set in your ways and you're not planning to change at all, there's no future for you. Honestly, there really isn't. If you're coming in as with the mindset of if you're not physically fit 100%, you are not going to survive, this is not the right place for you. Not everybody's the same. I know people who are disabled and are prepping. I know them. And they are doing okay. I know people who are 100% fit and they are not prepping. There is such a wide spectrum of things in the preparedness that you have to be open-minded no matter what. You have to be able to receive information, dissect that information, and apply it to yourself. Because not everything that you're going to be learning applies to you. You see what I'm saying? Because your circumstances are unique to you. And you need to understand that and ingrain it in your mind. My circumstances are unique. And I cannot judge the world based on our circumstances. So, next week we're going to start diving into the preparedness. But today, I want you to consider this big question. What type of prepper am I going to be? Let me know in the comment section below. Hope to see you next week. Like always, rock on, prep on, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.